So help me welcome to the stage, Tom Armour.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
How are you? Hey, Nick, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the wetting agents or adjuvants that you're using here now. Is there a particular brand or someone you're using at the moment? Or
Yeah, Lesco.
you're using Lesco?
Yeah.
It's kind of your supplier?
Yeah,
Using it for irrigation?
yep. Pleased with them.
How about, do you have any challenges at the golf course with like wet areas, things happening?
Oh, heck yeah. There are 2 or 3, and they, oh.
Well, one of the things that I've found that a lot of people aren't aware, our adjuvant does 2 things. Not only is it good for using in your water systems, it's also good for using in your pesticides to make the chemicals really cover the leaves better. So there's a lot of people like Roundup were actually coming out with adjuvants in their Roundup for a while there, but now they're people are buying just the plain Roundup and using other adjuvants with it because it's usually a little bit more effective. So what it does, a lot of people are using it in pest control because then to make sure that your chemicals that you're spraying are really covering the leaves. We also have a lot of lawn companies that are using it to spray, any kind of material on the lawn to make sure it gets good coverage, including fertilizer. Okay, and it's actually a little bit easier on the machinery. But one of the uses that I found with golf courses that's been really, really successful is in wet areas, because people don't think of it for that, but it also reduces water's elasticity to itself. So instead of water bubbling or staying there on the surface where you got a puddle and you get all these tracks from your golf carts, what we do is if you take water and you create a bubble, you see how it holds to itself?
Sure.
Now, if I take our Aspa 80 adjuvant, all I got to do is put 1 drop in there, and you see that no longer is holding to itself, and not only does it disperse, but it soaks right into the cardboard.
My goodness.
So it just soaks right into the ground. So if we got a wet area, we just got to put a little bit of this in that wet area, and within a couple of days, that area will be dry all the time. You just got to retreat it like once a month, and it will keep it from going.
I wouldn't have to treat it every time that there's a rain, or
no, not usually. I mean, if you get a lake effect where you start getting a puddle, then by all means put a little bit in the puddle, and then I'll solve your problem right away. But normally, if you just treat that area itself like once a month, it'll keep the problem from coming back.
How much do we? I mean, how much do I have to put in this?
It's not very expensive because you see it doesn't take very much to do the job. So it only takes like a little bit to be able to make the whole thing work. So it's not really a question of cost. It's more a question of value because what it costs you to go through replacing that grass and reseeding that grass and the way that it looks. I mean, I know every greenskeeper's always got 1 or 2 problem areas that drives them crazy. Well, and this would take that headache out of your thing. So I can get you the pricing and the information on the product. But, as I said, it's got more than one use. This would be one. I'd love to get you out here some samples or get you a couple of gallons out here. We have 2.5-gallon containers, so you can try it.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to commit to
You don't have to commit to the 55-gallon drum, 2.5 gallons. We could try it on some of your problem areas. And if you like it, we can talk about how it would work for you in your irrigation and also in your pest management areas.
Oh, that'd be great. I would very much like to try that at a couple of spots that I know exactly where they are. Yeah, let's give that a shot.
Great. I'll get you 2.5 gallons out here right away, and we'll get that started.
Thank you.
Okay.